Point of View has hundreds of objects ready for you to use right now. Even so, there will be times when you just want to create your own custom objects. In this video, we'll make a custom button to control lighting and a door lock for an oddly shaped room in a facility. Let's delete room 105 and recreate it from scratch. I'll also delete the associated tags so you can see how we create those too. First, we'll go to the Graphics tab and select a closed polygon. Click on a point to start, and then click on each corner. Double-click to finish. Now this is just a dumb polygon. If we double-click on it, you can see that all we can do is change the border and the fill. To make it do something, click on the polygon and enable the features or animations that you want it to have. For this example, we want to be able to click on it with the mouse or command it, so we click that one. And we want to be able to change the color of it, so we click on that one. Now if we double click on the polygon, we see we have the original polygon and the command and color animations available to us. One of the cool things about Point of View is you don't have to close the dialog boxes to do things. For example, suppose we didn't want the color animation. Well, just click it to deselect it, and that option's now gone. Click it to add it back in, and there it is. I love that I don't have to keep exiting and restarting dialogues every time I want to do something. So, we want to be able to click on this polygon and change its color. So let's go to the command dialog and say we want the downstroke of the mouse button to toggle a tag. And that tag will be the Office 105 Lights tag. Point of View reminds us that this is a new tag and asks us if we want to create it. We do, and we want that to be a Boolean that just turns on and off. Now we switch to the color dialog and have the colors change on that same tag. When the Office 105 Lights tag, which we'll grab from the tag database to save typing, is a 0, we want the color to be a dark gray, and when it's a 1, we'll make it yellow. Now we can click on the polygon to change the lights tag, and that tag is used to change the color of the polygon to tell us the lights are on or off in that room. We need to do one more thing. If you look at the polygon, you can see it has no fill. We can see right through it to the grid. So we need to go to the polygons dialog and enable fill so that our colors will show up. Well, let's try it. Save the screen, hit run. Perfect. We can turn the lights on and off. But what's this outline here? That's annoying, so let's turn that off. In the command dialog, hit config. This enable focus checkbox is the issue. This checkbox says highlight which object has focus right now in the app. That's important if you want to be able to tab through objects and know which one you're currently on. But our example doesn't need that, so let's turn it off. Save it, try it. And sure enough, that annoying focus box is gone. Now let's add the door. Same thing, except this time we use a line graphic as our base object. I'll draw it out here where I can see it, double click on it to get its properties, and change the width to 6 and move it to the office. Once again, we have a dumb object that doesn't do anything. So we click on it and enable the properties we want. We want it to be commandable and to change color. And let's have this one rotate to act like it's opening. Notice that the previous dialog that I left open automatically changed to the new object. Again, I love that I don't have to keep opening and closing dialogs. Starting with the command, we want to toggle the door's 105 lock. Point of View asks us if we want to create that tag. We do. And we want it to be another Boolean. Great. So when we click on this door, it'll toggle this tag. When that happens, we want the color to change from red to green, which it's already set up to do, and we want it to do it on the door 105 tag. Finally, we want the door to rotate about the top right corner. The range is the 0 to 1 of the Boolean tag, and the rotation should be from the current position, which is our 0 position, to a position, how about 40 degrees clockwise. And we want that to also respond to the door 105 tag being toggled. Let's try it. Save, run, and sure enough, the door opens and closes and changes color. But we have that annoying focus box again. So let's go back in the command dialog, hit config, turn off focus, hit OK, save, run, and there we go. Now we can turn the lights on and off and lock and unlock the door. Perfect. Let's do one more thing. Let's make the door blink when it's unlocked. Well, that's easy. Go back to colors and enable slow blinking. Save it, run it, try it. Now when the door is left unlocked, it blinks. So you get the idea. To create any object in Point of View, you just drop a generic object on the screen, enable the animations that you want, and configure them. Once you understand the basic flow and see just how much power and flexibility and freedom Point of View gives you to do whatever you want, well, you're only limited by your imagination. It's awesome. Check out the other videos in this series to get even more ideas and to learn more about Point of View's capabilities. And as always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact Automation Direct's free, award-winning tech support during regular business hours. They'll be happy to help you. And don't forget the forums. There are lots of folks there that love to share their years of experience. Just don't post any support questions on the forums. Automation Direct support staff doesn't monitor the forums on a regular basis.